Welcome to another TackleTest.com bait review. I'm going to do an off-the-water review of a bait called the Black Dog Small Cracker, and that is this bait right here. This is basically a wake bait. It's designed to run shallow. The bait retails for just under $20. I believe it's $19.99 at blackdogbaits.com. You can see I actually have two of them here, one in the box, one not in the box. And this is a bait that I bought a little over a year ago, probably a year and a few months. I think I bought it during last winter, and I've only fished it a small amount. It is designed to run shallow, a foot or less. Typically it's run at way less than that, just underneath the surface, so that it wakes and leaves a good ripple behind it. And with the lip designed the way it is, you can see that it's at a fairly vertical angle, and it causes the bait to wiggle in the water, and you can see that the tail actually flips back and forth pretty good. Basically, the bait has produced well for me the short amount of time that I have fished it. I really haven't spent a lot of time fishing it, but being in New England, our season for fishing topwater and wake style baits is shorter than it would be in the southern part of the country. But I did catch a fish that was about 3 pounds the first time I tried it, and a couple of weeks later, when I was out fishing again, the water temperatures were in the mid to high 50s, I did catch another bass over 5 pounds. So it does attract big fish. It is, I believe, 4.5 inches or 4 inches long. I'm not sure of the weight. I want to say it weighs somewhere around probably close to an ounce. And I'm sure that information will be on their website. It's blackdogbaits.com. And again, this is the 4-inch small cracker. And this is I think it's called a ghost bluegill, which looks pretty realistic when compared to a real bluegill. Now, overall, I like the bait. A couple things I don't like. Let me cover the things that I do like first. I like the fact that it's heavy enough to get a good cast. I like the action, the fact that the tail is actually hinged in addition to the middle of the body being hinged. Sorry, my hands are getting in the way here. So it has a really tight wiggling action. I like the fact that it has heavy-duty hooks on here that are extremely sharp. There was no need to touch the hooks when it came out of the box. The things I don't like. Number one, I don't like the fact that because of its rounded shape, it catches a lot of air when you cast. So it has a tendency to kind of like tumble through the air, which can reduce the distance that you get off of it when casting it. Once you get used to casting the bait, you can kind of figure out what to do to overcome that. The other thing I don't like is the fact that the first bait that I bought, I actually had a problem with the finish peeling off. You can see this area right here. The paint actually came right off, and it just peeled. And I don't know why it happened. I hadn't hit any rocks with it. I hadn't even fished it around any rocks. This actually took place after I'd only had the bait in the water a couple of times. I don't even think I had caught a fish on it yet. And so I got in touch with Black Dog Baits, and to their credit, they did send a replacement, which is this one here, brand new in the box. So I'll give them an A for effort on that. They didn't know why this had happened, but it did happen, and I sent them pictures along with an email explaining, that the bait was brand new. And so they did replace it for me. The other thing that I would suggest doing, it's not really a dislike, but it's something that I would suggest doing, is that taking the standard split ring and removing that and replacing it either with a heavy wire snap or with, and let me see if you can see this, I don't know if you can see it or not, with an oval-shaped split ring. The oval shape will cause the split ring to turn this way on the nose of the bait and prevent your line from getting caught in the section of the round split ring where the split ring joins together, and that can cause your line to get cut. So I would suggest if you're going to fish this bait, fish it on a medium heavy or heavy action rod because of its weight and because of the fact that it will catch some big fish. I would suggest anywhere from 15 to 20 pound monofilament line. If you want to use braid, that's fine also. But overall, a really good bait, and again, it's available at blackdogbaits.com, and hope you'll check it out. Thanks again, and be sure to check out TackleTest.com, where we have other videos, we have written reviews, and we'll be placing some on-the-water reviews up there soon. Thank you.